tell me, what is one thing that you absolutely have to have around the holiday season? And if you don't have it, it feels like there was no Christmas really. For me, that has to be Haitian Kremas. And so in this video, I'm going to be showing you all my attempt of making it with the guidance of my mom, who will be joining me virtually. Will I be able to do it? Let's find out. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie, and if you are new here, welcome. For those of you who are not so new, you know that on this channel I like to explore things related to culture. And so for this series I am introducing to you called Food is at Home. It was truly inspired by my mom always telling me that, but also this economy and me just also wanting to challenge myself to learn how to make some of the foods that I grew up eating, especially traditional foods. So you're in for a journey, that's for sure. I already showed you one episode where I attempted to make Jamaican fruit cake using my uncle-in-law's recipe. This video is going to be representing the Haitian culture through my mom's cremas recipe. This is a traditional alcoholic drink that is usually made in Haitian culture. This one that I'm making is a coconut based one. There are many different other flavors that I recently learned about. I only knew about the coconut one. So this is usually drunk around Christmas time. You can have it on special occasions as well, such as weddings, graduations. Like, it's the drink for a party. Y'all must know a drink that you have in your culture that is like that.
To make Haitian cremas, you need the following ingredients: coconuts or coconut cream, milk, condensed milk, vanilla extract, almond essence, sugar, lime juice, and white rum of your choice.
So let us get my mom virtually hooked up, and then we're going to start this process.
Since we decided to opt for using real coconuts, I had to get the help of my strong husband to help me with breaking these up so that I could husk them out and get that coconut out of it to get it ready for blending. Once we removed the coconuts from the shells, my mom had advised me to make sure that we scraped off any brown parts of the coconut, as it can affect the color of the cremas. The next step was to cut them up small enough so that they could be easily blended. So, what is Haitian Kremas? Haitian Kremas is a rich, creamy, and sweet alcoholic beverage traditionally enjoyed during celebrations, especially at Christmas and New Year's gatherings. It is often compared to eggnog or coquito. You can probably relate to a drink in your culture that is similar to this. Once blended, it was time to strain the coconut to get the cream from it. There's a reason I think that I was supposed to use milk and not water when blending this, and I think it has to do with how long the cremas can be able to last. So this is something to keep in mind when making cremas. Use milk. I started off using a spoon to strain the coconut, but boy, it wasn't strong enough, so I decided to just wash my hands thoroughly and use my hands to really get as much milk as possible from the coconut. The next step was to add the coconut trash back into the blender, adding a couple of cups of white rum onto it, and apparently by doing this it helps to extract more coconut milk from the coconut trash. So that's what we did, and yeah, I would say it worked. Now that we have our coconut cream, it's time for us to add our granulated sugar. One thing my mom emphasized with me is that I should ensure that I am stirring in one direction and never ever changing direction while doing this. I didn't ask why, mom said so I just did it. We did this until the sugar dissolved, and then I went ahead and added the condensed milk. Now it's time to add your cinnamon and nutmeg. Then add your vanilla extract and almond essence. One part I forgot to show is that I actually added a bit more rum. You can add more rum based on your liking. And then we're going to add some lime juice, which is to help to thicken up the cremas a bit. But you want to be careful with this step, and you'll see why later on in the video. At this point, I noticed that I'm seeing a lot of residue from the cinnamon and the nutmeg, so I made an attempt to strain it. However, that didn't quite work because the holes in the strainer are a bit too big, so I decided to try a cheesecloth instead. Sadly, that also failed because the cheesecloth actually had more holes in them that were bigger, so this made me realize that I would have to actually purchase a cheesecloth bag, which would probably give me the desired results that I want, but stay tuned.
So I'm going to pour it from this one because this one, you know, it's already christened. There was like a little bit of thickness to it. So what my mom had recommended for me to do is actually to just add some evaporated milk to it, and that can help if it seems like it's getting too thick again. But we're gonna do the taste test because that's what matters right now. Let's go. Yeah man, I get the cremas taste. Mommy, you would be proud. Big up yourself. Thanks for the lessons. But yeah, I would say I can taste the flavors, the creaminess from the milk as well as the condensed milk. Then we have the coconut flavor. Y'all saw that I used like the not coconut cream, you know, we hooks it out and we work, man. And then we had the rum as well. So we used Rare Neville white rum, which is what I remembered sometimes my mom would use when we're in Jamaica. But if you are in Haiti, there's something that they would call clele, which is like white rum basically, that is often used for this. But y'all know I might be biased, so hubby, me need you for taste test and tell me. This would be your first time. So just to give you an idea, it's like a rum cream, you know? So think of it from that lens and give me your opinion. What are your thoughts?
First thing I have to say, it's strong. You can taste the white rum in it. But yeah, it's something kind of different to what I've tasted because I know it's like milk based, as you say, it's like rum cream, but for this, we can taste the condensed milk. We can taste the coconut in it.
That one is a coconut flavor.
Yeah, it is strong.
Oh, you say it would have to take a little sip.
I guess this is like your Haitian, as I said, version to rum cream. I think, you know, maybe we could have, you know, taste it with like some ice. Maybe it would taste like a bit different. I know it's like just taste this, but
I should have added ice to it, but the ice is setting. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, it's better to drink it with ice. Also, you don't drink it like a lot of it at a time. It's like one of those you sip and talk, converse, enjoy yourself. But how much I know it's different for you, so how much you would have graded it?
I mean, I love white rum. I'd probably give it like, you know, I'd probably give you a 7 or a 7.5.
Why am I get 7 and 7.5?
I mean, it's probably, I'm not saying it's not nice. It's because like it's the first time I'm tasting it, so it's something kind of, you know, new to me. But as I said, maybe it's a case where like if it was chilled, maybe you could have get a little.
So me have to come back with an next report.
Come back with a next, you know.
We'll go come back with our next report then. So you know what I'm doing as well? I have some friends that I'm going to be giving to taste it. So I have these little mini bottles that I made with the cremas in it. So I'm going to get their opinion as well to let me know what they think. So it has been about a week since I made the cremas. My mom had told me to make it sit for about 8 to 10 days before I actually serve it. I don't know if there's any really strict rules around that 8 to 10 day period, but it's been about 7 days. So we're going to see what it is like. I can kind of already tell
that the consistency of it is more on the thicker side. So I did let my mom know about that, and that I would be trying to test it out today. So what she told me was, if I noticed that the consistency was too thick, then I can just add some evaporated milk to it. So what I'm going to do is try and get this out into this bowl, and then I'm going to show y'all me adding the evaporated milk. But I do want to show y'all what the consistency was like. If I try to pour it out, say I was pouring this into a cup, like, that's too thick, right? I want it to be a bit more runny. Usually you would drink this with some ice added to it to just make it taste a bit better as well. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go off camera and pour out the rest of this into the bowl, and then come back on where I'll show you myself adding the evaporated milk, and we'll kind of go from there, tasting it, seeing if it's good, if I need to add more rum or not, and we're gonna do our final taste test. Okay, so I've poured myself a glass, and I am going to be tasting it to see if it has the flavor that I'm looking for. It's been a while since I've actually had my mom's cremas because I haven't lived with her for so many years. So I'll see if I got it as close to the real deal. All right, let's go. So definitely has the flavor. The consistency is much better now. I know that the ice is on it. For some people, if they don't like it too sweet, maybe it might not be their preference. I personally like sweet stuff in drinks. I don't like it for like desserts and stuff like that. I don't have a sweet tooth in that way. But even when it comes on to like wine, I like the sweeter taste in like white wine. So for me, the sweetness on this is good for me. But I could probably tone it down if I wanted to, depending on who I'm making it for. So, may I pass it over to my husband? Because he doesn't really like sweet stuff like that. So, let me hear your honest opinion, babe. How is it for you?
Alright, so first off, I really like the creaminess side.
Okay.
It gives me kind of a unique twist to like, you know, like a rum cream that I really like. Can taste the coconut. Can taste the real creaminess, because I know you use the evap milk, you use condensed milk as well as you use
The
regular milk. So I really like the creaminess of it. And overall, I think it is really nice. As I know you kind of mentioned, I don't really like sweet drinks, so that would probably be the only thing. I know seeing you make it, you put a lot of like, you know, rum in it. So I mean, it's like a strong drink. So really with the ice, the consistency, and it tastes really nice.
What my grade? What my grade?
It's just too sweet. So
all right, so give me my grade. What's my grade?
Overall grade, I'll give you an 8.
Okay.
It's a bit too sweet for me. Maybe
so next time I make it, I go make it less sweet for you.
Yeah, maybe if that's the case, so like, I'm gonna give you like a 8.5. But yeah, I really do like the creaminess of it, and it has a nice coconut flavor. So yeah, me give it a 8.
So maybe I'll try again next year with a less sweet version for him. Because yes, I did. It was condensed milk, regular milk, evap milk, and then we have the coconut, like cream from the actual coconut itself, and then the wine. So honestly, y'all, this cup that I have, I'm not going to drink out all of this. You're not supposed to drink this much at a time, I would say, unless you want to knock out and go to your bed. But it's a nice, like, sit down, take a sip, relax type of drink. And I just hope that I made mommy proud. So maybe one day, mommy, I can make you taste my version, and you tell me how I actually did. So let me know in the comment section, y'all. Have you ever tried cremas before? Have you ever made it? And if you did, how was the process for you? I would love to know in the comment section. And as always, encouraging you to cook at home because food is at home, and just try something new. Challenge yourself to try to make some stuff that you probably grew up eating just like me. Until next time, y'all. Bye.